I'm Mr. MegaManFan, and this is a swap box, but before I open it up, a little bit of explanation is required. You see, I met someone last year who goes by the name Fix It Phil. He lives here locally, and he has a Facebook group where we discuss repairing, modding, and collecting retro video games. If you've seen my video of playing Phil's Baby Pac-Man, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Phil has helped me with several different mods. He did an AV mod on my top loader NES. He also did a mod on my Atari 7800. He helped me make my Super Nintendo region free, which is a real easy hack. Look that one up here on YouTube if you've never heard about it. And there are other members of his group who are also local to me. And some of the local guys from Fix It Phil's group decided, let's do a swap box. Let's make a video where I put a bunch of things in a box and send it off to somebody, and then that person gets to take things out and put things in and send it to the next person. And luckily for me, on my stop, I can just hand this off to my friend Paul because he lives right here in town. So they mailed it to me, and then I will seal the box up and give it to him, and the chain will continue. It's just a fun little thing to do for YouTube to enjoy watching and for us to enjoy sharing with each other the ability to trade some of our stuff in a completely random way where the next person in line doesn't know what they're getting. I don't know what I'm getting in this, but my gosh, it's a heavy box, so there's got to be some pretty good goodies inside of here. You know what? Let me give credit where it's due to the last person that sent it before I get any further. This edition came from Jason Schonbacher. He was the last person to get the box. I hope I pronounced that right, Jason. I apologize if I did not. Please forgive me if I didn't. And this will be whatever Jason has traded out and put in, along with whatever else came before him. Oh, this is packed to the brim. Where to begin? A VHS copy of Ghost. See, retro is going to be all sorts of things here. Retro games, retro movies, retro toys. Purchased at McDonald's, not for resale or rental. I did not know that they sold VHS tapes at McDonald's. I never remember seeing that from when I was a kid. It looks like it's almost sealed, but not quite. Also at theaters this holiday season, Adam's Values and Wayne's World 2. That dates this all right. Okay, next up. Oh, Oregon Trail card game. That's funny because we actually gave this to somebody as a Christmas gift, and it turned out they already had it, so they had to regift it to somebody else. So now maybe I'll just keep a copy of this for myself. Glass. Be careful, do not bend. Oh my. Glass, be careful. Yeah, I think I get the idea. I will be careful. What is in here? Van Halen 1 and 2. I think I remember seeing this in a previous retro swap box video. And a Van Halen mirror. Oh, that's going to be a tough call. Don't know if I'm going to put that one back in the box or not, but let's keep going. Oh, a Mattel electronic baseball. I'll have to put some batteries in that and test it. I used to play my friend Jay's Mattel electronic baseball. He had baseball and football when I was a kid. Had a lot of fun playing those, but he was kind of stingy with it at times. He wouldn't give it up until he was done playing, and he could play for like an hour at a time. So I'd maybe get 10 minutes, and then my parents would be like, come on, we have to leave. I'd be like, I just got my turn. Oh, a Acclaim double player wireless controller. At least I believe that would be an infrared wireless controller. I believe these are sort of infamous for the connectivity, but I don't have one, so that's really cool as far as I'm concerned. And Xbox. Maybe you guys can see the fine print better on camera than I could. I actually had to take off my glasses to be able to read that because it's so small. Anyway, moving on. What's next? Oh, this is a nice Velcro bag for a Nintendo Switch. I guess considering the number of retro re-releases, you could call that retro if you wanted to. Let's see. Oh, more controllers. My goodness, a lot of controllers in this box. Quick Shot. Oh, that's awesome. Quick Shot made in China. So even more wireless controllers. Hopefully there's adapter receivers somewhere in this box for all of these controllers. It's actually a pair of them. One's missing the cover apparently. Hopefully it still works. Yeah, there's no cover for that Switch in this bag, so gonna have to assume it does. This box is jam-packed. For Windows, Lemmings. This one I'll probably put back in the box because that's an awesome game, but I play it on consoles. I'm not so much a PC gamer. John Tesh. That's hilarious, but not knocking whoever likes John Tesh. That's just not my thing. One of the grips for a Wii controller. I believe this was after one of their lawsuits about how Wii controllers slipped out of people's hands and flew into their TVs. Now, you're supposed to put the wrist strap around your wrist so it doesn't go flying, but I think they had to do one better by starting to include rubber grips with every controller that you could slide into so they'd be easier to grip. So, what do we got next? Namco Museum 50th Anniversary Edition, which I will put back in the box because I already have this game, but it's complete with instructions, so somebody's going to enjoy that. Disc looks pretty good. I would assume that works. Let's keep going. Beastie Boys Anthology and Return to Zork, not for separate resale. That one I might keep because I played Zork games all the way up to Beyond Zork when I was just a wee tot. So even though I don't know if I'll ever play that on a PC or not, I probably would appreciate that. Now, the Beastie Boys Anthology, I'm going to be pretty sure that I have, but I'll check my collection because I've got a lot of Beastie Boys albums. Online gaming for your PlayStation 2. I've probably got this disc as well because I was actually one of the beta testers for the PlayStation 2 when they had a broadband connection, when they had just come out with the kit. I knew a Sony rep and he let me beta test it. This is anti-grav for the iToy, and I don't have the iToy, so I wouldn't be able to play that very well. Disc 1 of the Beastie Boys Anthology. And Superstars, #1 hits, remixed. Whitney Houston, Kelly Clarkson, well, you get the idea. And Bad Boys Miami Takedown. Now, there's an irony to this one. If this was the GameCube version, it would complete my Peanut Butter Gamer top 10 worst GameCube games of all time. But it's the PlayStation 2 version. I'm still looking for the GameCube version. But I think I might end up keeping that. Oh, this is definitely the heavy component of the box. This is the heaviest item, and it's almost the last item. What's the second to last? Def Leppard Signs Deluxe Edition. Might have to think about that one. Alright. What's the main event? What's in this big box? Oh my. Look at all the stuff in here. I'm going to assume this doesn't count as one item then. We got Strider for Sega Genesis. Looks like we got the wireless adapters for those controllers. And what else we got? Mr. Welcome to the Real World. Awesome. And a Rumble pack for a Nintendo 64 controller. And this would be the N64 Pokemon Stadium Transfer Pack. I just found one of these in my closet a couple of weeks ago, so I don't necessarily need it, but it's awfully cool that it's in there. Super Mario Advance 2, Super Mario World, and My Arcade. Okay, I'm going to have to test this one in a little bit and see if it works, because I've seen these in stores and I've seen online reviews of these My Arcade systems. Are there batteries in here? I don't know. Maybe let's just hit the on switch. Oh, well, guess I don't have to test it later. I can test it right now. This one I might keep, just because it's so funky. Let's see what other games I can quickly pull up here. Fruit Killer. That's probably going to be a knockoff of Fruit Ninja. Level 1 go. I'm trying to go. Yep, it's very much a Fruit Ninja type game. Alright, I get the idea. I'm going to turn that off for now. Got Sword Quest Earth World. Got Blackjack. Got Donkey Kong for Intellivision, not for 2600. Got Donkey Kong for Atari, not ColecoVision. We got Warlords, which is an awesome game if you have paddle controllers. Got Combat, right here, the text label variant. And Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is actually an underrated Atari 2600 game. Angry Video Game Nerd even likes this one. Even though he says it's a bit cryptic, he admits it's not bad. And, oh wow, even more, a transfer pack. Or no, a jumper pack. Wow. Okay, that could come in handy. Probably gonna hang on to that. A memory card. Probably won't hang on to that. Okay, that finally seems to be everything in there. Okay, one more bag full of stuff. This box was crammed full. Oh, Beauty and the Beast. I don't have that. I'm pretty sure I don't have that. I'll have to test that. Let's see. Stuart Little 2. Huh. Elf. A DS game. Guinness World Records. So much stuff here. SpongeBob SquarePants. I hope somebody didn't pay $10 for a loose SpongeBob SquarePants. That's kind of a ripoff. Okay, Ice Age for the DS. And iCarly. Oh, not keeping that, especially not loose. A very mangled copy of Tangled. And Snood 2. And Backyard Football. And P-Cross 3D, which I believe I already have. And My Baby. Huh. Okay, that appears to be everything. Just so I don't forget later, I'm going to tack this on. These are the items I decided to keep and swap for equal, because they said you can take up to half and replace up to half. So 1 Oregon Trail, 2 Mattel, 3 Return to Zork, 4 Stuart Little 2, 5 Elf, 6 Jumper Pack, 7 Beauty and the Beast, 8 My Arcade, 9 Nintendo Switch, 10 Van Halen, which they told me was one item. The mirror and the CD go together.